This is a quick demo to show you a few enhancements we made to the web application for iTest 4.0. The very first enhancement we made is to the click action. So now if you click on the step property of the click action, you will see that we now have a property page that takes in additional arguments for the click. It includes the checkbox for the Shift key, Control key, Alt key. By default, they are all unchecked, which means none of those keys are pressed when click happened. Also, you can specify the client coordinate and screen coordinate, and this all relative to the upper left, either of the control or either of the screen. So the reason we are having this set of properties is that sometimes when you have a custom control, and it's only when user click on the certain or particular area of that within that control, it triggers some other event. For example, opens up a menu. So there's a need to let iTest know that when iTest perform this action during the replay, it needs to operate very specifically for this for this control. So that's where the user now can specify those additional arguments to go along with this click action. So we had a not that. For example, on .apache, if we go to this page, args page, when you click, this gives you those set of properties that when click happened. It tells you when click happened, the client X is 53 and client Y is 18, and screen X is this and screen Y is that. Also, it tells you the Shift, Alt key, and Control key, none of them were pressed. So now when they try to automate their test, they can specify those arguments in their step properties, for example, like this. So now when they try to run this test, this gives you exactly those values are exactly the values that we specified in the click step property, the click arguments, under the click arguments. So for click, this is only supported for the internal browser. For the IE, currently we don't support to taking additional arguments for the click action. So similarly, we made a change to the fireEvent action. Under the fireEvent step property, now you can also specify the arguments just like clicks. Basically tells you when that event happened, those are the additional properties or arguments to go along with that event. And similarly for that, this is mouse over event. When mouse over happens, it tells you what it was the client X and what was the client Y, and what is the screen X, what is screen Y. So in here we specify the shift key should be pressed and Alt key is pressed, and then if you run this test case, you'll see that shift and Alt was indicated that it was true, which means it was pressed, and the control key was false. And other parameters are just as they are specified under the fireEvent arguments for that step property. So this is supported both in internal browser and IE. The next one is showTable action. So for example, if I have a showTable action, let's say if you go to the page like that, this is a table, and within the table there are additional nodes. So previously in iTest, you will see that the structure data of the showTable response only stops at cell level. So after it reaches the first cell, it give you additional information. You cannot really see what exactly is the node structure for that table. So in 4.0, now you can actually specify. So by default, we have added the include child node. So by default, it was false, just like before. But if you do say, I want to include the child node of this showTable, of the table, now you can see, you can actually get the additional information, like the original structure of the table in our structure data. And you can query on a certain node directly. And previously you cannot do that easily because you don't have that in the structure data. You will just have a cell levels node. So the last one is the target not found event. It's often that when people replay their test case, sometimes the target has changed, or iTest wasn't able to find that target within that time. You'll get the error message saying that target was not found. But you previously would just say that target full was not found. Now we are including the page title and the page URL in the execution issue, so that it's easier for our customer to do their debugging and troubleshooting. This is also supported for the both internal and external. Similar for the showTable, it's the same. Both internal and external IE supports the showTable include child node. Okay, that's it. Thanks.